golf course. In the first two videos, we talked about routine versus ritual and why it's so difficult for us to take our practice swing to the golf course. We're helping you to understand that we're going to build a bridge using this symbol right here. This symbol is a key, and I will explain why here in a moment. But I want you to notice the colors. Red, blue, yellow. Oh, that's a golf ball, by the way. And that golf ball is black. Got black colored golf balls. Red, blue, yellow. These are the primary colors. Our brain, through something called syntonics, once again, it was in my PhD dissertation. Syntonics affects the brain differently. It affects different parts of our brain. Colors do. And these colors are specifically set for the following 4 things that we need to accomplish before we decide to hit a golf ball. Here they are. We need to see it, yellow. We need to think it, black. We need to feel it, blue. In red, we need to do it. All these colors affect our brain a certain way. That's why having this symbol in mind, when we go through our steps for a ritual, we're going to make a big difference. So the thing is, what do they mean? What's all this mean? Well, first is the red, second is blue, third is yellow, and fourth is black. So we're going to start with see it. And see it is right here, which is equanimity. Equanimity means having a balance. See it. A balance. We love symmetry. The reason this is an equilateral triangle is because our brain loves balance, and we can see balance in the triangle. Then we need to think it. This is the think. In other words, it's a black dot. Actually, it's a black golf ball. It's a black dot. That means concentration. It forces us to focus or zero in on something which is in the center of the picture. The blue is awareness. And we're going to talk about the difference between awareness and concentration here shortly. Awareness is blue, kind of a feel-good color. It's a nice feeling. And awareness helps us to, if you will, soft focus before we hard focus in on something. And finally, we have the red which is proprioception, which is do it. So we have see it, think it, feel it, do it. And proprioception, in case you don't know, or just to remind you, how it feels and how it is 2 different things. It has to do with our body's perception in space. There's a lot of times I ask students, especially the kids when I have my junior academies, put your hand over your head. I get anywhere from this to this. I know the kids who do this, put their hand over their head, they have a very wide perception of themselves. People who are like, do this, they have a little closer. So I understand how I can discuss or address them in particular ways in order to feel the golf swing better. Because remember, we have to feel the golf swing. So these are the 4 components. These 4 components help build the proper ritual. So one of the things that I do is I actually focus in and meditate and contemplate on this symbol with the golf ball dot, trying to hold my focus and concentration. So if I happen to lose it on the golf course, my brain just goes right back to the symbol and I can gather myself back up again. Once again, my association now, everyone, is not the golf course anymore. I'm just playing golf shots. My association now is with the symbol. So I've taken my brain out of being at, and we'll talk about different golf courses, at the club or at the course, and now I have it that I can zero in on the symbol. So I'm thinking that I'm on the practice range when I'm swinging the golf club. And I'll give you a quick story. A gentleman named Mike Nicolette. Mike Nicolette played the tour back years and years and years ago. I was an aspiring player. I was hanging out Seven Springs. Mike Nicolette was from Mount Pleasant, by the way, up in near Somerset, near my home. And he was driving the golf ball on the range, getting frustrated because he wasn't landing the ball right on the 250 marker with the driver. That's right. He was upset because he wasn't landing it on the 250 mark. So he and I were having a conversation. I said, Mike, I said, you're landing all over the place. He goes, I don't want it to land there. He goes, I need to hit it. So when I get on the golf course, I have a picture in my mind that there's that 250 marker out in the fairway, that I can fire that golf ball and hit that 250 marker. He goes, that's how I build the picture. And how he built the picture was he had a specific ritual waiting for that final result. And once he got that final result, it was time, he was done practicing for the day, that picture was in his mind. And that's what a ritual, and that's what this symbol is going to help you do. So before we get to the final one, let me review this very briefly. See it, think it, feel it, and do it. And we'll see you for the next video.